Yo, what's poppin'? We kinda fucked up on the upload schedule because, overall, I shouldn't say we, more like, K-June fucked me up because he was like, oh yeah, I'll do it this day, and then we never did it that day. And when I hit him up that day, he was like, oh, no, I can't, like, I'm busy. And I was like, okay, I mean, like, fuck. And then I had to go somewhere for the rest of the day, so I couldn't really do anything else. So yeah, blame K-June for any inconveniences last week. Actually, blame him for all of them, actually. Including the fact that Ubisoft released the patch notes, like, with the same day we decided to record that first one, or the day after, rather. So, I mean, just fuck you, Ubisoft. But, I mean, we discussed how much we hate Ubisoft, but what I want you all to remember is that, you can use code RWE in the Rogue Energy store. Did you know that Rogue Energy is one of the cheapest drinks in the market at roughly $1 per serving? It's also one of the healthiest drinks with 0 calories and 0 sugar. Buy Rogue Energy today and get a boost in energy. And remember, use code RWE once again. You get 10% off. Thank you and enjoy the video. Alright, so here are the patch notes right here. We got them loaded up. I'm with K-June right now. I mean, Ubisoft, this is a good thing. Ubisoft know how to compress their fucking files. Congratulations. But,
but let's go scroll back up. Ubisoft Connect. I just want to say, fuck Ubisoft Connect.
Valid. The Ash breaching round range changing is like with last patch as well, decreasing the damage. It's another small change, but now it's like worse than the Zofia cannon, and it's like
I think
but overall
make the game a little bit more realistic.
Yeah, it does. No, it does. No, I agree. I think that it's a good change overall, but I mean, it makes up for the 3 charges though. That's the thing. Like you get 3 charges, it's fair. Buck up more shotgun ammo, and you got a hard breach charge instead of a claymore, which I feel like is actually a smart pick because now you can play Buck as vertical, and then also on a map that has only 1 hatch, like for example, like Cafe on Kitchen. You could run Buck instead of a sledge, and then you can whatever. But yeah, that's pretty useful for that. I think that's actually gonna be a good change.
Echo one, it's a slight buff.
It's in my opinion, it's a very big buff because the Sonic. No. I've seen him picked a lot.
It's still visible. It's still.
No, but I've seen him picked. I've seen his pick rate increase, and you know, I would have been able to make this video and predict that if someone got online. But I'm just saying, the yokai drone jump down, like the jump cooldown reduced is very, and like the timeout for sticking to the failing to stick to the feet ceiling is a big change because now you can like move your drone a lot free, like more free, and people won't be able to like fuck your shit, you know what I'm saying? And then the reduced sonic burst cooldown, you could theoretically in a round get 38 sonic bursts theoretically.
That's even using off top, but like that is a huge buff. That is
still a huge buff in comparison to like those extra 4 seconds can make a difference in the round. Like, and honestly, you could theoretically stop a whole ass plant because this plant time is 7 seconds. So you can get like if they have like a 2-second pause, if it takes 2 seconds, like if they have 2 seconds delay, like I'm trying to find the yokai or whatever, then you can get another sonic burst in that time.
Yeah, I think this is a slight nerf-ish for Ella, but like
honestly, it's not a big nerf. I think the extra, I mean, no, it's I don't see the issue. I don't see why people were complaining about the extra. No one was. But I mean, the resistance to concussion effects is a needed nerf. Yeah, this is bullshit. It's a bullshit fucking nerf. If they made it like there should be
somehow make Kali worse.
Yeah, they should have made it completely like linear because the siege maps aren't that big. I think like literally the only range that would be justifiable for that is when you're shooting through several floors, or like you're shooting from like fucking I don't know, like all the way back in spawn. But even then, it's a sniper, so it should be doing that, But 122 damage is not good, and fucking what is it? Basically, I think how it works, if I remember correctly, is
it basically kills the 3-speed.
Yeah. Injures the 2.
Lowers the 2-speed, I think.
No, it injures the 2 and then lowers the
dirt.
So the thing is, if you're playing now, at least what this might do is. It might literally, and like besides the fact that it already has nerf Kali a lot, if you're Rook, you can always swing that Kali because even if you have Rook armor, she's only gonna do like I think it was like 88 damage.
Yeah.
So she can't.
Even 3-speed with a Rook armor, you instant down.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. Kali can't kill you.
Yeah. And then Legion. But Legion removing the 1.5 is a big change, but honestly, I don't think it's a bad one. I mean, personally, I don't really use the 1.5s and magnifying scopes, and neither do you. But it's like
I use it sometimes. No, I use it sometimes.
Yeah. But like, thing is, with the T5, like it was very strong in the right hands.
Yeah.
And it's always been good because it's not a rate of fire.
Lion is
It's a nerf.
Add Claymore, remove heart.
I'd say it's a
No,
nerf.
I'm sorry. I have never, rarely seen a heartbeat charge used.
No, I mean they need to buff it. However, we're like this part.
They did buff it.
They need to buff it. They need to buff. They do need to buff it more though. They make it more useful.
Okay,
But
yeah, that's the problem.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
the
It definitely
angle grip,
not
that's the problem.
definitely not the nets so the impacts. You know, no. Ignore the fact that Castle lost his impacts because that was too good. No. Malusi having impacts and a knife, so that's just too underpowered. She needs more actually. Honestly, at this point, they should give her an ACOG and make her the next Doc. Like,
yeah,
it makes.
Malusi's problem was the angle grip, not her gadget or her utility, just the angle grip. And same with Mira.
Yeah.
Mira's problem was the 1.5. Yeah, that was definitely the reason people were playing Mira. The 1.5 on the vector, no other reason. Ubisoft, great fucking job.
Well, no, I mean, to an extent, you could say that the
No, but
like that. No. I think the ban rate won't change, but I think that the angled makes Malusi a lot more pickable than another operator, and also Mira with 1.5 is really good, but it's like not worth. It's not worth. Fuck. Yeah, I know it's not.
That they're banned or picked,
Yeah.
their gadget.
It's really the only reason why it's good on Mira is when you're trying to retake site because your fucking retard teammates lost sight, like from another place. But then there's the Zof.
Withstand,
It's fine. I mean, Withstand, I've seen it used like 5 times successfully, maybe in my entire time of playing Siege. It's not a very common thing. It's very situational, but when it does work, it's kind of epic.
Q, was it? I think the Rogue versus MN.
Yeah, that was epic. I don't care. Stay mad. Not stay mad. But reducing the impact explosion thing. Same thing with Ashe. I think that Zof would. I think that personally, she probably deserves some like form of another charge, if they're gonna do that to her as well as Ashe, or increase the damage on it as a trade-off. Because now there's no reason to pick like Ashe's gadget is just the same as Zof's, but has 3 charges, and the difference is.
But Ashe's has no recoil. Zoph's does. Ashe goes in a straight line.
I mean, ballistic shields. I mean, this change is good. They nerfed them to fucking hell. Heartbreak charges. They haven't changed them enough. They haven't changed them enough to make them more pickable.
Yeah,
what they need to do.
No one's saying instead of bringing a Dermite or Hibana or Ace, let's just bring it fused with a Heartbreak charge instead. No one's doing that.
And what they need to do is honestly, like, this is kind of a weird thing to say, but they need to make it 2 charges, which would be. It sounds odd, or like, because the thing is, you can't use them ever. I'd rather have the longer deploy time but more charges. Because if you have 2 charges on a hard breach, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can actually, like, you know, open hatches. You can open the wall. You can, you know, you're not limited to a vault hole and or a crouch hole. And it's like if you could do that, then that would make the hard breach charges way better, way better. I mean, I'm on controller, but I mean.
Okay, the thing I have a problem with the rank match cancellation. They said the timer has been extended. Does that mean you can technically have one person leave the game, and as soon as you guys start losing the round, you guys can technically cancel the round?
I don't know. Has it been tested? If it is the case, then that's kind of a stupid change.
If it's the case, that's kind of dumb. Because it allows the team to see that if they're losing, they immediately cancel the match, so all the progress went to nothing.
I mean, you could honestly, what might be the move if you're on defense then is you could just all leave spawn peek and then leave the match, like.
Yeah, that's just dumb. Okay. Fix no abuse of recruit.
Oh, that's toxic. That is toxic. I am honestly upset that I never thought about that as a fucking funny thing to do. Ever. That'd be hilarious. I know.
Wait. What funny thing? Wait.
That would be fucking hilarious.
You would never do that, Robbie.
I would never. I'm an asshole. I know. Due to an orange with a load from the server, the fucking I don't know.
Yeah,
no one uses. No one uses that shit. I don't think anyone. Yeah, I mean, gameplay. Most of these are just bugs. Yeah. So what this means is guys, we tried. Okay. It's a big giant bandit. That's just guys, we tried. And that's it. I think overall this patch has been a lot of nerfs, not many buffs. And most of the nerfs aren't even good nerfs. Most of the nerfs.
Jaeger is too powerful. They need to remove his grip. Remove Jaeger's
No, don't even, bro. They're gonna remove his fucking they're gonna remove his gun. They're gonna MA70 Jaeger, have fun, pussy, and that's gonna be the end of it. Because Ubisoft doesn't know how to fucking. I mean,
Yeah.
if I were Ubisoft, I'd probably get rid of. I think that something that would impact his pick rate would be, or at least the people around his pick rate would be
No,
barbed.
English is
Getting
a
rid of
very good
Barbed.
opera.
He's always been good.
Done.
No matter what you do, unless you get rid of an ADS, he's going to always be picked. And even if you take away the ADS, I am 90% sure that he'll still be picked a bunch. He
Yeah,
doesn't
the
need
ADS got nerfed to shit, and he's still fucking out there.
Yeah, everyone thought that he was gonna be whatever, but you know, it's Ubisoft. It's Ubisoft, so you can't do anything about it. You know, but thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. My video's called RWE in the Rogue Energy Store, and yeah, peace out. See you in the next video.